Hi to everybody, this is Pau Perea from EureCAD, and this is a short presentation about the functionality of RSDP package, the real-time sensor data protection. Here we can see the main functionality of the tool, guarantee the integrity of the data stored in it. To do it, the RSDP use Mongo database and IOTA, a new kind of blockchain created to add to IoT projects. As we will see forward, when someone stores data to the tool in order to guarantee the integrity, the tool stores the hash of the data in IOTA and stores the raw data in Mongo database. If any attacker changes the data in the database, when anyone requests to see if the data was tampered, the tool will compare the hash of the IOTA that we can know that this was not tampered because the blockchain architecture guarantees it with the hash of the manipulated data. And the tool will see that both of it are not equal, and this means that the data lose the integrity. Now we are going to talk about the calls that the API offers. As we can see, there are 4 calls, and now we are going to talk about each one with more detail. Register device is called in order to let the device registered store data and get it. As we can see, to register one device, the tool uses Ethereum because IOTA don't offer smart contracts yet, and we need it in order to do the control access of the devices. The revoke process of the devices are the same as the register process. The tool revokes the devices in the smart contracts, and this will not be able to store data and get it. Send data is a bit more complex. When a user calls the API in order to store data, this will send a unique tag to identify the transaction. The tool will check if the device is registered, and if it's the case, will store data in the Mongo database and the hash of it in IOTA. Finally, the last call is used to see if the data was tampered. When a device requests it, this will send a unique tag of the transaction, and the tool will check if the device is registered. If it's the case, we'll get the hash stored in IOTA, the data stored in Mongo database, and finally compare the hash obtained in IOTA, the hash of the data obtained in Mongo, in order to see if are equal, what will mean that the data preserve integrity, and if not, the tool will conclude that the integrity was lost. Now we are going to see a demo of the tool with one bash script that was created in order to make this demo more easy. We can see in the bash script that this uses curl to call the API, and by default the API will use a pre-registered device because of the long time that Ethereum takes to confirm their transactions. This is the bash script executed, and here we can see the options that we can use. Now we are going to select the first option and store the data into the tool. We put one tag and now the data. Once the data was stored, we can get it and see if it was tampered in the few seconds that pass until we store it. We go to the second option and now we put the tag that we used. As we can see, this returns a JSON with an option that says that the data was not modified. Now we are going to modify the data in the Mongo database. To do it, we go to the third option. We put the tag of the data that we are going to modify and put the new data that will replace the original. This will call a Python script that will modify the Mongo database with the new data. Finally, we go to the second option. We put the tag, and now we can see that the modified option is in false, so the tool sees that the data was tampered and notifies that. This was the review about the RSDP tool. If anyone have any question or need more detail about the tool, I'm open to answer it. Thank you very much.